There's a lot of work that goes into making water safe to drink, and we're going to look at how Sacramento does that.
Dina Kupfer is live this morning showing us the details on Water Discovery Day. Hey, Dina.
Yes, good morning. Okay, I love to know, maybe it's the reporter in me, how the sausage is made. And I know some of you are nosy. You do too. Right on the side of I-5 in the middle of the downtown corridor is this. This is the water treatment plant here in Sacramento. And this water goes through a multi-step filtration process before it finally ends up in your tap water, in your home and in your business and in your place of work. And so joining us this morning is Carlos Eliason with the Department of Utilities. So first of all, thanks for having us out today. It's really cool to see kind of just the inside guts of how this is made.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a great place to be.
Yes, it sure is. Okay, so let's first talk about the water that we're looking at now. Where is that actually coming from, and then where does it head next?
Yeah, so we're at the Sacramento River Water Treatment Plant. We are, as you said, right off the Sacramento River. So we're going to pull in water from there, and it's going to go through that multi-step process like you mentioned. The first step is here. This is called one of our sedimentation basins.
Okay.
We're going to introduce a chemical that basically grabs the particles that have come in off the river, and it will clump them together so that way we can separate them out from the water, right?
Cool.
Okay, so that's like kind of one of the basic first stages.
Okay.
From there, it's going to go into what's essentially a very big Brita filter. So we're going to filter out even more of those fine particles. We're trying to get everything out of the water that people don't want to drink, obviously.
Yeah, that's helpful. Thank you for doing that.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next step is actually behind us here. The filter complex comes next. That's the big Brita filter. You talk about all the water you pull in from the river. How many gallons of water would you say that is flowing through this facility every day from the time it gets to the river to someone's home?
So this facility specifically is going to be 45 million gallons of water per day.
Wow.
And this is just one of two facilities.
Okay.
So for Sacramento, about 80% of our drinking water comes from the rivers.
Okay.
So that's the Sacramento River and the American River.
Okay.
And then up to 20% is going to be from groundwater wells. So we've got a few dozen of those throughout the city.
That is so cool. I just love this so much. Okay, so Water Discovery Day is coming up. The event is now sold out, but you are inviting the public in this event to come take a tour and to learn how all of this process works, right?
Yeah, so Water Discovery Day, May 31st, like you said, we are sold out.
Yeah.
It's been an extremely popular event. We're trying to figure out how we can get more people to come and tour this facility.
Yeah.
But that's essentially what Water Discovery Day is. We're going to give people tours, hands-on demonstrations of some of our heavy equipment, and information booths.
Okay, perfect. And for those who didn't know that 80% of your drinking water comes from the rivers, I mean, it's pretty impressive to see not only the amount, the volume of water, but also how many people are served by just our rivers. And you said about how many customers, households, would you say, coming out of this facility?
More than 140,000 direct accounts,
Wow.
but we service all the city of Sacramento.
Yes,
So that's
yes.
residents and businesses throughout the city. So.
Okay, and now we want to have a little fun, good day style. You said a term, flocking. What does that mean?
Well, okay, so the term is called flocculation. That's where we try to clump those chemicals in the first stage of the process.
Okay.
But it's called flock for short.
Yeah.
So, if you want to say when we're evacuating the basins, we have to get the flock out of here.
Sign this man up for dad joke. Okay, you have one more for us. One more. What's the other one?
Well, so you got to get the flock out of here. And, if you want to say what's in here, you can say what the flock.
What the flock?
Yes.
What the flock?
What the
Yes.
flock.
Ooh, make sure you've got the L.
You're right.
Carlos, you
Very
rock. Thank you
careful.
so much, my friend. Actually, no, you flock.
Oh, I flocked!
Hey! We made it. Okay, we'll have all the details for the Department of Utilities on our website, gooddaysacramento.com. But if you didn't know, I see the downtown here, the rail yards are behind us, I-5 is here. This is right smack dab in the middle of the city. Back to you.
Flocculation. All right. Thanks, Dina.
Thanks, Dina.